It started off as an email because I remember the subject line, an anatomy of an idea. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that? Anyway, I kind of dissected the anatomy of the idea.
It was strong.
Why are we sitting here today?
Because you told us to come here, Mark. That's why we're sitting here.
We're sitting here because I don't think we've ever told our story. Hamish and I we really don't like to be in front of the camera. We don't like to talk about ourselves, but I think it's really important for people to know the story behind the brand.
So, how'd you two meet?
Actually, we met at a party in those mountains over there. When I heard about this guy who was an ex-pro skier / high school dropout coming up with this idea of woolly underwear, a lot of the crew thought he was just mad, but I remember thinking how fucking cool that was, and I thought that was amazingly ambitious for a high school dropout ski bum.
My request to Hannah, when I first met her, I wanted to bring her in on the Mons idea, and I said, can you have a look at what I'm doing? You can give me 10 points that I could improve Mons, but no more, and I can probably only afford to make one change. And you sent a list of about 20.
From what Hamish's idea was and what the original branding was, just didn't line up. And so my feedback really was quite brutal, probably. And I was like, you've got to change it.
Yeah, there you go. Like, starting a brand is really hard, and I think you kind of need a partner. And we're just fortunate to be able to, find that at the right time. I think Hannah brought, right from the beginning, some style and energy that brought a balance to the sporting person that I was, or the skier I was, and brought it all together. So the idea of Mons Royale came from essentially being a travelling ski bum. I think like the term like ski bum, what's the definition of that? I think it's just such a good educator, is like, ski bum is about putting skiing first. It's not about the material things. The hotel is secondary, everything is secondary. If you're a ski bum, it's all about the skiing and essentially living out of that ski bag. That's where the idea of Mons came from. This, like, just have one t-shirt, maybe you got to pay a little bit more for it, but it does the job of three. And I think it's just that's a cool attitude for, a lot of things in life. You weren't thinking, were you?
No, I was just thinking, do you want to have one more go?
The job was to replace a cotton tee, a synthetic tee, and package it in one. So, and I think that's the cool thing. And even when you've got one tee, then it's essentially its ability to not be washed and wear it for days. Core belief of Mons, and I guess it's been a core belief of mine just from a very young age, is that action adventure sports is good for the soul. The more connected you are to nature, the more likely you are to protect it. And we've built a brand around that, and a product that is, essentially nature's performance fibre. We use merino wool versus, the oil-based synthetics. And we want people to be able to run in the hills, do rad stuff, and wear good product doing it without f***ing the planet. I guess it's Hannah and I sitting here, but crazy thing is how many people have helped us along the way, and I think that's something that we're forever grateful for. It's pretty cool when people want to join you on your mission and believe in your vision, giving you that new sense of energy and momentum.
We have a lot of awesome people working with us, and without them, Mons just wouldn't exist. Simple as that.
Done.
Is that concise?
There you go.
Ah, that's concise. 3 words.